Hi everybody, Gina Marie here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am getting ready to do a reading for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Whenever you find this video, you were meant to find it. All right, Leo, let's see where the cards want to take us today. All right, Leo, if you'd like to join my newsletter, Become a Love and Lighter, you can go to tarotbyginamarie.com. Also, I have a free Introduction to Tarot webinar. And in that webinar, I teach you the meanings of the Ace to the Ten of Cups and how to do a 3-card read totally free from me. If that's something you're interested in, then check out my webinar. It's free and it's linked in the description box below. I know I didn't think I'd ever get that shuffle out. It took me forever. But you know what I say, you gotta wait for the right shuffle to get the right messages, right? Right. I did have somebody on one of my videos tell me that they have a hard time taking the reading seriously because of the cartoon pictures of the cards. But I guess I can understand it because they're cartoony, but still, the messages still are the same. All right, Leo, overall energy reading is the Two of Swords. Is somebody at a crossroads? Is somebody blocked? Is somebody taking off the blindfold? Is somebody following their intuition? I guess we will have to see. All right, let's see here. I know, if you hear some stuff, I have my window open. It's a nice cool day here. Yeah, we're not in Kansas anymore, Toto. Or I should say we're not in Florida anymore, Toto. It's cool here today. All right, enough about me. In your recent past, Leo, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Six of Wands. Three of Swords is somebody whose words, actions, or intentions hurt you and hurt you pretty badly. Queen of Pentacles is somebody loving, nurturing, caring, and abundant. Six of Wands is victory after a long battle. It's also a card of recognition. In your current energies, we have the Hermit, Strength, and the Queen of Wands. Strength, somebody needing the inner strength to deal with a situation. The Hermit. The Hermit is where we go within and figure out what it is we truly want to do for ourselves. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands could be wearing a mask. She could be a little fake and phony, or she could be full of confidence and determination. In your potential final outcome, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Ace of Pentacles is a tangible offer coming in. Page of Pentacles is the card of the student. You could be learning something, or somebody could be coming in with an offer. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, he can be fickle back and forth energy. This can also mean enthusiastically embracing the change. Now, we have to see how all of this correlates to the Two of Swords. Now let's start clarifying. The Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here? Now, take the reading how it resonates. Roles can be reversed. I could be talking about you or somebody's energy connected to you. Why is the Three of Swords here? Talking about the Three of Swords. Wow. Why is the Three of Swords here? Talk to me about these Three Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here? Yeah. Three of Swords is being clarified by the Five of Pentacles and the Fool. Okay. As I was shuffling for the Three of Swords, all I was focused on, see how he's thinking? He's thinking about these three swords, so he's thinking about all this hurt and pain. Somebody, either this is you or somebody connected to you, and I kind of feel like it's somebody connected to you, is thinking about all of that hurt and pain where it comes to you. It's like I feel like somebody is thinking about the road not taken. Because we have the Five of Pentacles, which is feeling lack, left out in the cold, with the Fool. Somebody essentially put themselves out in the cold where it came to a new beginning with you. And they are heartbroken about it. I feel like right now they're feeling it. They're feeling those three swords. Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Talk to me about the Queen of Pentacles. Why is she here? Yeah, why is she here? Why is this Queen of Pentacles here? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles is being clarified by the Four of Pentacles and the Hangman. I want to say this Queen of Pentacles is you. I feel like this is somebody who is heartbroken over the fact that, okay, they effed things up pretty badly with you. And I feel like now they're feeling it. It's like I feel a lot of regret. And I know as a Leo, you may be like going, good, it's about time. This Queen of Pentacles is you. This is how they see you. I feel like with this Four of Pentacles can be a card of holding on or holding back. I don't feel like you're doing that anymore. I feel like if this is somebody that was connected to you that possibly ghosted you, broke your heart, was in and out of the connection, and you finally were like, you know what, I'm just done. I feel like this is you no longer holding back. And with the Hangman, this is you seeing things from a different perspective. This is you essentially, and I hate to say it like this, but this is kind of like you glowing up and moving forward because you've essentially released this. But the person that you've released is now sitting and wallowing in the fact that they don't have your energy anymore. They don't have you anymore, and you're gone. Six of Wands. Why is the Six of Wands here? Talk to me about the Six of Wands. Yeah. Why is the Six of Wands here? Why is this Six of Wands here? Yeah. Six of Wands, yeah, look at that. Six of Wands is being clarified by the Emperor and the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is our overall energy. Yeah. Yeah, I want to say with this Six of Wands, this is victory after a long battle, I believe, for you. This is you with the Emperor standing up, taking charge, taking control. And with this Two of Swords here, I don't feel like you're at a crossroads. I feel like this is you. All I keep hearing in my head is there are two truths. See how there are two swords on there? It's like there are two truths. It's almost like the truth that you were telling yourself before about this person and the truth that you're telling yourself now. That's kind of what I feel. And maybe you thought that this was the person for you. And they could be, but they're just not it now. And I believe you had to leave this person behind because they weren't getting it. And your truth is that you can't stay somewhere where you're not valued. You can't stay somewhere where you may want this person, but if they can't get their stuff together, you just got to move forward. And it's more or less like, you know what, I'm here to learn my lessons in my journey and I have to move forward. And I feel like that's what victory after a long battle is. A long battle of dealing with this, going back and forth possibly to this, and feeling bad about this. I don't feel like you feel bad about it anymore. I feel like you feel almost liberated from whoever this is. Current energies, Hermit, Strength, and the Queen of Wands. Strength card. Why is the Strength card here? Needing the inner strength to deal with the situation. So I feel for some of you, if not most of you, there is somebody that you're connected to that is literally kicking themselves right now because of all of the hurt and pain. I want to say not only that they caused you, but more or less all of the hurt and pain right now that they feel because they're kicking themselves because they could have a way better life with you than without you. And you essentially are just like, you know what? I'm offering you a better life. And if you don't want to take it, tough tiddlywinks, I'm going off and I'm having that better life for myself. It's like here you are reflecting as this Queen of Pentacles, Emperor, Six of Wands. They're reflecting as Three of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and kicking themselves because they didn't take that opportunity. They didn't take the opportunity to be with you. They didn't do what they needed to do in order to be the fool and move forward. Strength. Why is the Strength card here? Why is Strength here? Yeah. Oh. Okay. Strength is being clarified by the Eight of Wands and the Magician. I feel like this Strength card is this person here. They need to get the Strength, Eight Wands, to communicate. Yes. If in fact they want what they manifested. I believe this person manifested you. You could have manifested one another, but I feel like this person manifested you and didn't realize they did it. They could have, a long time ago, they could have said, you know what, bring me somebody who I could love and who would love me back for who I am. And then all of a sudden, that manifestation goes out there, the universe conspires, and bam-o, there you are. And what do? they just balk at it. Now they're regretting it. Big time. Because they're going to need the strength to come in and talk to you, to come in and talk to their manifestation. Yes, the magician can be the master manifester. He can be a trickster. But right now what I feel is with this magician card, I feel like if in fact somebody wants what they've manifested, and I believe they had manifested you in a long time ago, if they want this relationship, they have to come towards you. You have no reason to go towards them. Like I said, roles could be reversed. Take it how it resonates. Hermit. Why is the Hermit here? Yeah. Somebody has to realize, and I think with this magician, they're realizing that they are the master of their own destiny. If they're going to wallow in sadness and sorrow, that's because they put themselves there. But they can also get themselves out. And I think that's what somebody's realizing. That, hey, if I don't like sitting here, I can get myself out of it. Hermit. Why is the Hermit here? Talk to me about the Hermit. Why is the Hermit here? The Hermit is where we go within to figure out what it is we truly want to do for ourselves. Now, I'm going to tell you this. This Ten of Swords popped out of my deck. So when cards pop, we stop. Yeah, Ten of Swords and the Page of Swords. Yeah. As somebody is sitting in the quiet, they realize that they stuck 10 swords, metaphorically speaking, into this connection. They ended this connection. They ended it. I don't feel like you wanted it ended. I feel like they ended it, either because of their own stinking thinking, because they needed to heal, because there was a third party, third energy, however you want to look at another person. And like I say, a third energy or a third party doesn't have to be a person. For some of you, they could have been connected to a toxic partner that they just couldn't detach from. And you were literally like shaking your head, doing the whole, face palming. Are you kidding me? You can't leave that toxic situation? You're not valued and loved, but you won't leave? Are you kidding me? And I feel like somebody here, it's like as they're sitting in the silence, and I feel like they hate to sit in the silence now because they realize that you are gone. With this Page of Swords here, I feel like this is them. This is them thinking about you, but I feel like this is them trying to get the clarity on how to move forward. I feel like they want to come towards you, but I don't know if they will. They got to get the strength to come in, though. This is realizing that, I put myself here, and if I want to go talk to Leo, Leo's not coming towards me. They have no reason to. It's kind of like they shit all over your connection. You have no reason to go talk to them, but they have every reason to come and talk to you. Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Why is the Queen of Wands here? Why? Why is this Queen of Wands here? Yeah, I know what I'm feeling. Why is this Queen of Wands here? Yeah. Page of Wands and the World. Yeah, I want to say this is how you reflect as this Queen of Wands. And you're going to be like, Gina, I am not fake and phony. I get it. I'm not feeling that off of this Queen of Wands. You know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling very, very attractive. Very like, I got my shit together. I got it going on. That's what I feel. And it's Page of Wands, you want something fresh. It's like this is you wanting something fresh, new, and exciting. This Queen of Wands is you feeling attractive, feeling good about yourself, feeling confident about yourself. And it's, I want something fresh, new, and exciting. And I feel like with the World here, you're shutting the door on stuff that doesn't make you feel good. I feel like in essence, you're shutting the door on this. And if this person wants you back, they got to come knocking on that door. Because like I said, you're not going towards them because you don't have a reason to. Potential final outcome. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Talk to me about this Ace of Pentacles. Why is this Ace of Pentacles here? Why? Why is this Ace of Pentacles here? Why is this Ace of Pentacles here? Ace of Pentacles is being clarified by the Queen of Cups. Wow. And the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. For some of you, and some of you may want to hear this and some of you may not. I feel like this pentacle could be this person finally getting the stones, finally getting the ovaries, however you want to call it, to come in because their cup is overflowing. It's like their cup of love for you is big time overflowing. I feel like as they sit in the quiet, as they sit in the silence, all they can think about is you. All they can think about is what happened in the past. All they can think about is essentially their bad behavior and how much they miss you. And let's be honest, Leo, who wouldn't miss us? Who wouldn't miss the fabulousness of a Leo? Come on now. But I feel like this is an offer that has taken quite some time. And I feel like this was an offer that for some of you, you may have wanted in the past, but I don't know if you want it now. Here is somebody who now has their cup overflowing and with the Eight of Pentacles is now willing to put in the work on this. But I don't know. Some of you may want it and some of you may be like, you know what? This is the fabulousness of me and I am moving forward. Page of Pentacles. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Why is the Page of Pentacles here? So for some of you, and like I said, I can't guarantee anything. There are no guarantees. But I feel in the energy somebody may want to come in because they are holding on to a cup of love for you and they want to give it. They want to give it. Why is this Page of Pentacles here? Why is this Page of Pentacles here? Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Page of Pentacles is being clarified by the Six of Pentacles and the Strength card. I feel like an offer can come in of equal give and take if somebody gets the strength. If in fact somebody gets the strength, this brings me back here, gets the strength to communicate to the person that they've manifested. Communicate as long as they realize they are the master of their own destiny, that they can change their own life. So like I said, this pentacle is this pentacle. Somebody's got a lot of love for you. Somebody's willing to put in the work. But I feel like somebody has to put in on another layer of energy. In order for this offer to come in, they hold a lot of love for you. But in order for it to come in, they have to start doing the work. Which means if in fact they were connected to a toxic person, they have to disconnect totally from that toxic person. Toxic person, toxic family, toxic thoughts. If this was somebody who was hurt from a previous relationship, then they need to start healing from that relationship. They can't bring all that baggage into your relationship. They can't. The Fool travels very light on his journey. Okay? He doesn't bring baggage from the past as in, well, here's all of my unresolved hurt and pain. Let's start anew. Let me start a new relationship with all my unresolved hurt and pain. Nope. That ain't going to work. Somebody's got to do the work if they want to present this pentacle. If they want to give to this relationship, they need to have the strength to come in and talk to you, but realize that, yes, you've manifested them in, but yes, realize that they themselves are the master of their own destiny, that they control their life, not everybody else. Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Why is the Knight of Wands here? Okay. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Okay. Knight of Wands is being clarified by the Four of Cups and the King of Wands. Okay. Feeling like I've missed an opportunity, possibly because of my pride and ego. I feel like they may be still hiding behind the wall of the pride and ego. With this Knight of Wands, I feel like it's an in and out type of energy. As in, have you ever played tag with a bunch of little kids? One of the little kids, tag, you're it, and they bolt in the other direction. I feel like that's what this person's going to do. If in fact they can get the stones to come in, I feel like the stones of them coming in may be a short little text message, some kind of, hi, thinking of you, or a stupid emoji, or them starting to comment on your posts on social media, or maybe they've unblocked you on social media and you don't know it yet. And they're like looking at your posts. And then finally they respond to one of your posts. I feel like this is them testing the waters. And I feel like this King of Wands is their shield. Sometimes I'll tell you that the King of Wands, when he's full of pride and ego, it's because they've been hurt so badly in the past that they have unresolved Three of Swords big time. And instead of taking a look at those Three of Swords and looking at them, purging them and letting them go so they're not full of pride and ego, instead of doing that, they put up the shield and they act like nothing can bother me. No, I don't need that relationship. I'm good. Well, in actuality, they're in so much pain because of it, they don't want to show it. I feel like this person kind of comes up, shields up because they don't want to be hurt. I don't think they're used to being vulnerable. I don't think they want to be vulnerable with you. So I feel in some ways this Two of Swords could leave you somewhat at a crossroads, as in if this person tries to test the water, if you're kind of like, fluff off, I don't think they'll come back. But I think if you slowly let the door open and be like, okay, let me hear what this person has to say. Even if in some aspects, even if you don't want them back, listen to what they have to say. They may give you the apology that you deserved. They may give you the closure that maybe you think you don't want anymore. They may give it. Or they may come in and you may talk and get things resolved between the two of you, and you could go off in your direction, they could go off in theirs. Or you could come back together. It's totally up to you. But I feel that if in fact this person can come in, because, this Knight of Wands, fickle back and forth, Four of Cups, they feel like they've missed out big time. Missed out big time, possibly because of their pride and ego, but missed out big time on this relationship with you. So, I feel like they could come in. Yeah, it's being at a crossroads, but they want something with that Page of Wands. They want something fresh, new, and exciting. They want to take the road not taken. That road not taken is you. Yeah, look at that. And that's the Magician. Here's taking the road not taken, realizing I've got all the tools I need to accomplish my goals. It's if this person can realize that they are the master of their own destiny, then maybe in fact they can come in. All right, Leo. It'll be up to you to do what you will if in fact they can come in. But I would hear this person out. It doesn't take, it's no skin off your nose to hear them out. And then make a decision as to what you're going to do. All right. What does the universe want to say? And Temperance almost popped out of my deck. What does the universe want to say? I know. What else? Like I said before, what else do the ghosts want to tell you? What else do the ghosts want to say? Four of Swords. There's the Magician again. We've seen the Magician now 3 times. And there's the Page of Wands. And look at that. Holy crap. Do you remember what I said about, this is the Wheel of Fortune. Remember what I said about manifesting you in, and if they could realize that they are the master of their own destiny? Realizing you are the master of your own destiny. Okay, and I'm talking about this person here that's in 3 swords. If they realize that I'm the one that controls my life, not everybody else. I don't have to people please. I don't have to live life by everybody else's expectations. I can do what I want to do. And they break free from the toxicity. They break free from whatever their devil is. The wheel is turning in their favor. The wheel turns, we have healing, and we have that we're taking the road not taken. So if in fact somebody can realize that they are the Magician, the wheel will turn in their favor. Healing is coming. Healing can come to them. Heal these 3 swords. Healing can come to them, and healing can come to this connection. But it's all up to somebody's free will if they can realize that they are the magician and defeat their devil. All right, Leo, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped. If you like the content that I have, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like a much in-depth personal reading with me, or if you'd like to learn the meanings of the Ace through the Ten of Cups and how to do a 3-card read totally free from me, then check out my webinar. It's free and it's linked in the description box below. Love and light, everybody.